संयुक्त राष्ट्र सुरक्षा परिषद में जैश के खिलाफ प्रस्ताव, आतंकी संगठन जैश-ए-मोहम्मद के खिलाफ प्रस्ताव। देखिए, अमेरिका, ब्रिटेन और फ्रांस की बात करें, यूएनएससी में प्रस्ताव, आतंकी मसूद अजहर पर पाबंदी की मांग की गई है। प्रस्ताव में पुलवामा हमले का भी जिक्र हुआ है। ये अंतर्राष्ट्रीय दबाव है उस पर, और कम से कम बहुत बुनियादी बात यह है कि पाकिस्तान कहता है कि वो तो खुद दहशतगर्दी का शिकार है, वो तो खुद आतंकियों से परेशान है, लेकिन उसके बाद जब भारत जो है अपनी तरफ से कार्रवाई करता है तो आप बौखला जाते हैं। यानी कि आप जो है इंटरनली सपोर्ट करते हैं और ये सबको मालूम है, चीजें ओपन है, आप डिनाई करते रहिए, वो अलग मसला है। उसके बाद अब जो प्रस्ताव पास होता है तो कुल मिलाकर जो है आपकी फजीहत हो रही है। अब बेहतर यह है कि आप इसे स्वीकार करके थोड़ा सा बेहतर जो है अपनी आवाम के लिए काम करें, लेकिन नहीं, फिक्र आवाम से ज्यादा आतंकियों की है। अब आतंकियों की फिक्र करेंगे तो ऐसा ही हश्र होगा जो हो रहा है। 3 दिन से समझ में भी नहीं आ रहा पाकिस्तान को कि क्या ऐसा हो सकता था, और अगर नहीं सुधरती है फितरत तो ये आगे बढ़ भी जारी रहेगा।
In a tense military situation, there would be global anxiety. The US has not only urged de-escalation, but from the statements I have seen, they have also encouraged Pakistan to stop support to terror. Particularly, they have said stop funding. This is a decision Pakistan can take within its own domestic context, and along with that to take other steps about quarantining and dismantling the terror infrastructure, which are perfectly sensible steps. And I think the United States is also encouraging the Security Council, along with members such as Britain and France, to designate Masood Azhar. Now, Masood Azhar is the leader of the jaish-e-mohammed, and I think there will be a lot of symbolic value to designating Masood Azhar by name, so that post-Pulwama, India's own expectation from the global community would also be met to a certain extent, that not only is the Jaish listed in the UN, it appears that there is some kind of a statement that is emerging from the United Nations Security Council, and the fact that if there is consensus about identifying Masood Azhar as a leader of the group that is proscribed, I think it would serve a purpose as far as India's expectation from the global community is concerned.
After that IF strike aftermath, PM holds review the security review meeting and has given a free hand to all the air, navy and army bases.
After the Pakistani aggression, as India has described it on Wednesday, when India also lost a MiG-21 aircraft, the Cabinet Committee on Security has been convened by the Prime Minister, and I think they are taking stock of the situation. And all the indications are that India has been consistent in conveying its both demand and expectation to Pakistan that the jaish-e-mohammed and the support to terror should be stopped. India has also handed over a dossier to the Pakistani High Commission, in which there is enough evidence about the way in which the jaish-e-mohammed was involved in the attack on Pulwama. So I think if India is able to prevail upon Pakistan to act in the manner that it desires, there would be some movement. If that doesn't happen, I think the Cabinet Committee on Security would have perhaps looked at other options, because India should not end up in a situation where the de-escalation process, as everybody is talking about, is pursued without getting a firm action on the Pakistani side, because then I think India would be in a very awkward position in terms of dealing with the challenge of terror, because even if the current situation perhaps is quote-unquote de-escalated, the challenge of terrorism remains for India. As we've said earlier, in the recent past, if we just talk about the last 10 years,